Fire signs. Give me a full collective message in this fire sign reading, spirit, for Aries Sagittarius. So for some of you, someone could have been hiding something, hiding this gift, hiding this, whatever they've been working on. They've been hiding how hard they've been working. Someone has been working very hard to gift you with something or be good for something. This is, I just want to be good for something. That's what I'm getting. Okay. So it's only fair that somebody could be a bit confused about whatever it is that is going to come out today because of what was said at the end of the day. Okay? So this will be like after what you said, after the conversation, the final words, after everything. Someone is wondering what is going to be said today. I am getting like a heavy spirit for someone, and somebody else is very excited, happy. They're seeing some results with this family member. Okay, their grandchild. They've been working on their grandchild, or they've been working on hoping as much as they can. Okay, this is being the good guy. All right. Or your father, a father figure, a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This person could have been working on something, like I said, and it's justice for somebody to be able to keep something for themselves, keep something to themselves, it's like protecting something dear to you. It's necessary, or it's natural to hold something close to your chest, keep something close to your chest. Somebody could have thought that they were smarter than someone, but the illusion is what's most important. The illusion that they built on top of, okay? We would be talking about everybody living a lie, okay? Everybody been living a lie, right? Because if you don't have, like, if you're not white, for real, you're not even a white mountain Apache. If you're not white, you're not a white mountain Apache. And history got lost in translation. Somebody else could be, I don't know, this man wants to ascend, or he likes when you ascend. He knows when you ascend, he's caught, or he knew he was caught because you were going to ascend. This is knowing that by this point, she's going to know this part, and I'm out of this. It's like, after she find out this, I'm out of this. Okay? That's what I'm getting. Okay? And, or knowing about this is what you needed to know, how this Epstein case blew up. Fire signs, because this person has been loud and screaming and talking is a part of the Epstein case. They do have videos and tapes of things happening in labs at military facilities, running this op, okay, this dark op, okay, where you have to have a certain clearance to know about these things, to go in those levels, to have these conversations. And I'm getting just a lot of people having to accept something that like it's complicated, I guess. This is also a spider web, doing some type of spider web spell. This could be like a spider web spell, or wrapping you up, or binding your gifts again. Continuously doing this to you, blinding you. I'm getting like Ariel, the story of Ariel, and taking away your singing voice, and what your singing does for everyone, and how these people just remade your stuff over and over again, and not getting where it all comes from. And the person did it again. This is binding your gifts the way that they did you when you first came. This is confirmation that somebody went back to doing magic or working on this. Still working on this portal magic. Okay, still at this portal, or still trying to control the narrative. This will be a like the necromancer energy here. Trying to control the narrative. Okay, I am getting that Wesley Snipes verse plus Terrence Howard plus Jay-Z plus this person plus that person. The people that have been in the industry that really been battling, mad because they can't move to the top, crawling, feel like they crabs in a bucket ass niggas. Niggas that want to go to the top, willing to throw, whoever down or to break whoever down to win. But these are nobodies that want to do this. Like the nobodies want to control the narrative. Not when it relates to the entire book, but when it refers to his part in the book, your part in the book, their part in the book. We want to make sure that this part is always going to be completely changing. So this will be like not changing or going back to where you started, but not because you wasn't right in the beginning, because of the person that was in the background doing the witchcraft. Okay. Um, you could be meditating, you could be connecting to people, or you could have connected to someone, and the way you did it, they heard you, or they knew you did it, or they felt you do it. And I'm just getting wow, like, girl, I'm getting like, how could she do it so easily? Something is, you can just do it with your mind. Do it with your eyes closed. You can do stuff with your mind. You can move objects with your mind, or you can do things with your mind. So it's like the stronger your mind is, the more powerful you are. And the people that's binding up your gifts are also binding up themselves. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting a lot of praise and worship here, a lot of church music, a lot of new believers. Yeah, I'm getting that. Like new believers in the chat, new believers in the chat, new believers in the chat, new believers in the chat. Welcome. That's what I'm getting, new believers in the chat. Um, Somebody could be working on the stars or working on these. It's like, unfortunately, for anybody that works on something either before you or whenever they blind you from whatever they're working on, you will always have the correct information. Okay. This group of women, these Eastern stars, is what I'm getting, could have been going back and forth over this shell conversation, or they wanted you to go back and forth over your real sign. Okay. And I'm getting, it didn't work. Instead, you build your family back up from scratch. But you build your family back up, or you're going to build your family back up. Or like, it's like what they wanted for you. You do the opposite. You center yourself. You relax. You calm. You're not chaotic. It's like the opposite of whatever they was trying to do to you. The same thing they did the night before, they was going to do it again. And somehow it just don't play out that way. Instead, there's more of a peaceful aura surrounding you, more believers, more people praying for you. So when that happens, this pushes the people that has a problem to the forefront. And this could be the three musketeers in your family, your three sisters. The number three is significant. At least three people who's realizing there's nothing they can do. At least three countries, three races, three something that they just don't get what they want here by making this plan again, doing this again. Instead, it's like y'all need to get y'all things and go, or it's time to pack up and go. Somebody also could be really hurt. Like the illusion just doesn't work again. That's what I'm getting. Like the repetitive cycle, the pulling your strings so that they can try to guide the conversation their way. It just doesn't work because it just goes to show who wives are going against who. The main three wives, the main three women at the top that are blinding you so that these people don't understand who knew all of these things and still kept the battle going. I'm also getting Jennifer Lopez, Mariah Carey, um, people that hang with them, Rihanna, Three Musketeers. It'll be like the Three Musketeers, okay? This could be whoever though. These could be your baby fathers, wannabe baby mamas. There's a lot of wannabes out here. So what I'm getting, I'm also getting the Earth Mother, calling the Earth Mother. That works. Okay, that works. But it's bigger than that. Okay, or you're bigger than that, or we're all bigger than that. Um, but I'm definitely catching somebody doing blinding work. You'll catch them. You'll know exactly who did it to your third eye is what I'm getting. They did it to your third eye. So you need to look up your chakras and study more when it relates to your chakras. Okay, so you'll be able to beat this person who went back to doing this magic by just the touch of your hands or with the snap of your fingers. Yeah. Somebody could be watching this like, you evil son of a bitch. So you went back to pulling her strings. And it's like, yep, they did. But I'm also getting to like being disappointed because the truth just spills out. It comes right out. So I'm also getting to being enlightened on who people like. It's like not only are you learning about you, but people are learning about themselves, and that's why we are a family. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Like, people learn, and when you teach, people learn. Um, they really do listen, or they have learned to listen when you teach, when you speak. Um, why elders become so annoyed with the descendants side of things, because when you're getting really good advice, it could sound like what everybody else said, but sometimes you really have to open up your mind to the advice you give and get. Okay, we're all learning together. Okay, where's Aries in this reading? You're working, you're on your laptop, you're hiding. Okay, so I'm getting you're hiding on your laptop. You could be mad. Okay, somebody could see who you were or called out your name. Okay, already, and this is ridiculous. That's what I'm getting. This is ridiculous. Yeah, because it's like being able to find you another way is what I'm getting. Like somebody can find you another way is what I'm getting. And I'm just getting you already called out their names. What the fuck? So let's make sure we take some notes, okay? Who names did we say? Mariah. Not a real person. This is not a real person. um, Rihanna, not a real woman. And J-Lo, not a real woman. Okay. A lot of people got changed before birth when they were younger. These are fake ass women, and unfortunately these women aren't going to be able to help us get to where we're going. These type of women, especially when they continue, somebody continued this light skin versus dark skin conversation, and been wanting to throw this bitch with all this melanin out of the group. Okay, give me Leo. Where's Leo? You're getting this message to the family, getting a message about your family. You're learning something about this family, or you found something out about this family. And how it wasn't just about this family. Okay, you're accepting that you need to stop whatever you've been doing to this family, or you have stopped, or you can stop messaging this family, reaching out to this family. Give me Sagittarius, or this girl family. Okay, Sagittarius, you are going back and forth over what someone is hiding or the bad news. Okay, about this man, this first time man, or how somebody hid some kind of bad news about this man. Okay, this could be Belle who hid it. Okay, or Lucifer. Not, this could be Canaan. This could be Baphomet. In that conversation, what they were hiding back and forth, and how they're mad about who the hermit is. That's what I'm getting. They're mad about who the hermit is. People are just mad because of who the hermit really is, the smart one, the person who married her. Okay, or got married. The ones who get married. Okay, or the one that got married. So this is also being mad at this betrayal, realizing who you really been battling. And then on top of that, they realizing who they really been battling, and everybody's realizing who they've been battling. That's what's most important. Somebody else could be ending this betrayal, ending something is a really good idea, or it's pretty cool, or it works out perfectly fine. Something is not what you think it is, Sagittarius, or it wasn't what you thought. And this business been over, but I'm getting how much information went out definitely puts you at the top seat, whether it don't matter who liked it anyways. But I'm just getting the haters, really came through, you know, worked together, and how many people was on the other side, finding out how many people were still working against your group or the group in itself, and why it's so important for us to have some black Jews mixed with them brown ones. I'm getting them brown ones need to come together with the ones that weren't invited to those extra parties, those ones who were, you know what I mean? Like a party, it's time to party. You know, it's time for y'all to celebrate because it's bigger. It's like hating from the outside can't even get in energy. Teaching people what it's like when you don't give them your energy, when you don't want to be their friend, when you don't want to be in a relationship with them, when grass ain't greener on the other side, energy, fire signs. And somebody's finding out that, okay? Any final message here for the fire signs? Family is important. Traveling is important. With your family is important. This was a great idea. Somebody could be bored. You give bored. You be acting bored. Like you be so over everything or something. Like you're easily bored with life. Okay? You are easily bored with life, or somebody is easily bored or not impressed. Someone is not easily impressed. So somebody could be working, like I said, very, very hard to, because it'll be like, I know you've been working, but I can't wait to know how you were helping or who you was battling for me. And it'll be like they was battling or they was working together, the dark forces, or somebody could be surviving these two people who was working together this whole time on the dark side, and then they could be coming together to work together on the good side to make some good things happen or make some beautiful things happen for you. And this is a good thing. Like good things are happening for you. Okay? For somebody else, it may not be that way, but for the fire sign collective, I'm getting that. And I'm getting learning, class, and things like that, like growing your